Well, let's get this one over quickly. The Pittsburgh Penguins got a 2-0 lead. And if you've followed the Pittsburgh Penguins, you know that is not good news. I am Dan Kingerski on the Pittsburgh Hockey Now and the National Hockey Now YouTube channel. And I think I'm in Pittsburgh, where the Penguins did again for the third time in 5 games, blow a 2-0 lead. For the third time in 5 games, they allowed goals in rapid succession to tie the game. It wasn't quite as fast as they did in Vancouver, where they allowed 3 goals in 65 seconds. No, it took a brisk 2 minutes and 27 seconds on Tuesday night for the Penguins to allow the tying goal. And then a few minutes of hockey later, into the second period, the first, couple of minutes, Minnesota took a 3-2 lead. Ultimately, more gaffes, more mistakes, more absolute breakdowns. We did it on Pittsburgh Hockey Now. And I'm going to insert a still, actually 2 stills here. When Sullivan says we're fishing for the puck, look at how much space Frederick Gaudreau gets. The puck comes off the back wall. Matt Grzelcyk is a couple of strides away. So is Gaudreau. It becomes a 50-50 puck battle. But instead, Grzelcyk lunges. He reaches. Gaudreau takes the stride, gets the puck. Now, here's where it gets just maddeningly frustrating, I'm sure, for the Penguins themselves, as well as any fans who, were zoned into it. Kevin Hayes then compounds Grzelcyk's mistake by making the exact same mistake on his own. If Kevin Hayes takes one more stride, he's able to contact the puck and or Gaudreau. Instead, Gaudreau, in fact, in the corner behind me, has time and space to turn around to the forehand and whistle one past goalie Yoel Blomqvist. I thought, Blomqvist allowed a soft goal in the first period. Short side, he didn't hug the post. I can't repeat what Blomqvist said in the locker room. It was the same line that Forrest Gump uttered. It happens, so to speak. And listen, a softie is going to happen, especially to a rookie goalie. There isn't a lot of criticism for Blomqvist on either that goal. I mean, yes, he could have stopped it. You want him to, but they're going to happen. But it was just another Penguins breakdown. The first goal, a bit of bad luck, but the next 3 of 4, let's not count the empty netter, I suppose. The next 3 goals were entirely preventable, as Lars Eller turned a 3-on-2 for the Penguins into a breakaway goal against. You will notice a couple of things as well here. Minnesota played tight gaps on the blue line and through center ice. And I don't mean tight where you measure them in feet. I mean tight where you measured them in inches. I think this caught the Penguins on Tuesday. Brock Faber especially, on that goal that became a Freddie Gaudreau breakaway goal, I think he surprised Eller at how tight to the blue line and how tight to Eller he was. Of course, Eller is also 35 years old. He's been in this league a long time, is a good player. He needs to recognize that, chip the puck off the wall, make the lateral pass. It doesn't matter who has the puck or who is on the ice. It seems in those next 2 to 3 shifts after a goal, the Penguins are especially vulnerable. If anybody can explain it, the Penguins have operators standing by. However, the Penguins have now fallen to 3-7-1. They are plummeting to the bottom of the Eastern Conference, and there are few answers. Now, let's credit where it's due. The Penguins made significant and sweeping changes on Tuesday. I think if we're going to start pulling some positives out of this, or at least some things to look forward to, take a look at the changes that Mike Sullivan made on Tuesday. He's put all of his eggs in one basket, putting Evgeny Malkin, Sidney Crosby, Rickard Rakell on a line together. I don't recall him doing that for more than a few minutes, a period in the past. There was some positives to take out of that. I think the other lines need some tweaking, need some work. Drew O'Connor and Lars Eller have some chemistry, and they could be better. It wasn't so great. Neither Jesse Puljujärvi or Valtteri Puustinen were on the right wing. And Noel Acciari was, which was kind of an odd choice, I thought. Cody Glass, as he has done when he's been healthy for the Penguins, he had, missed a game and a half there with illness. Glass always has a few moments. He drew some penalty time for the Penguins tonight, and he created some offense. Anthony Beauvillier, he had a little spark there in the second period. In fact, he's the one who dragged the Penguins back into the fight, trailing 3-2. He had just a Tasmanian Devil sort of shift where he stole the puck, got it deep, went to the net, created, a couple little passes, and there were some chances in front with O'Connor and Eller. The shift finally ended when Eller's redirect hit the post. That's the Penguins' luck. Marc-Andre Fleury making his final start in Pittsburgh. I haven't even mentioned that. We're 6 minutes in, so I'll just wrap it up. It's not that big of a deal. To me, I feel like everyone has said their goodbyes, and everyone has enjoyed Fleury, and when he goes, it's going to be a sad day for hockey. But for me, I suppose I'll worry about that down the road. There was a great moment before the game when the four horsemen, Crosby, Malkin, Letang, and Fleury, took a picture at center ice. And of course, Fleury gives up kind of a soft goal early in the first period. And you're wondering, oh boy, is this going to be, the time he gets chased again in Pittsburgh? He settled down. In fact, he made stop me if you've heard this or seen this before, a diving save, shoulder save on Lars Eller in the final minute. Even Fleury in the locker room afterward. Minnesota does not allow video in their locker room, unlike the Penguins, so we have no video of it. But Fleury certainly admitted, yeah, that save kind of reminded me of the save on Lidstrom, too. Penguins lose. Minnesota, Fleury wins. The Penguins changes. There were some seeds of hope or optimism if you choose to water them. I think Sullivan will keep. I think he will keep Malkin and Crosby together. Everything else, however, and I mean everything else, is and should be on the table. From PPG Paints Arena. Wait, yeah, that's where I'm at. It's been a whirlwind sort of week from PPG Paints Arena. Like, subscribe, comment. Appreciate y'all. I read all the comments too. So do all that, and we'll do another live chat this week as soon as we can clear the Penguins practice and game schedule. I'm Dan Kingerski on the Pittsburgh Hockey Now YouTube channel.